news, my wonderful people. Our brother Rafiu Hussaini has told Nigerians. So, if you look at the whole thing, our very own brother Hussaini has said, let us interrogate the numbers, because we don't want somebody to come tomorrow and tell us, oh, blah, 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 blah. They like to lie. They will tell you that, for instance, in Sokoto alone, there is 40 million people. And when you go to the place, hey, you'll be wondering, where are the people? Is it the air in the air that is the people they are calling, or who exactly are they? What exactly? Where is this number coming from? You'll be asking yourself that question. Is it that is an imaginary number, or is a real number? Those are some of the questions you'll be asking yourself. Well, Hussaini has picked on, the presidential candidate and said, guys, let's interrogate this number. Let's know where these things are coming from. Please don't forget to give us a thumbs up, like us, share, subscribe. Let's see what is going on. Rafiu Hussaini, let us interrogate the numbers so that politicians do not deceive us. From his utterance, the journalist has spoken, and he says Nigerians must know what is going on, get the numbers straight so that they are not deceived. He's talking on his guest in a Rise TV morning show. Co-anchor Rafiu Hussaini wants all has turned into a loose canal without a doubt. Truth be told, his discussion and intellectual poise is such not doing any good. We want people who are honest and who are determined to turn Nigerians around. This morning, Rafiu Hussaini again display his eloquency and undenying love for quoting the status on which Nigeria currently is. It was on this ground that he mentioned the narrative of how Comrade Ayodele Adewale, a former chairman of the Odofin local government area, and others, he spoke on the presidential election on ground that Nigerians need to know the numbers and know exactly what INEC has already declared so that truth can be told. Some of these people and persons will give us all kinds of stories, tell us and give us all kinds of numbers that may not be true. Nigerians need to know what these numbers are. The presidential candidates are fighting for these numbers. And if this is what determines the difference between winners and losers, we need to know so that we can adequately put them in perspective when the election comes. Nigerians cannot afford and allow the same deceit and deception that has been clamoring and covering elections time past in this country to continue. Nigerians must work at it and ensure that at the end of the day, their votes count. The numbers are important, and we're saying here how many of these people are going to the grassroots for campaign. Any candidate who is not able to engage the people on a grassroots level campaign may not have the opportunity to bring the country out of a present predicament by getting the necessary votes to get them into the right offices. Nigerians have to rise to it and ensure that they are the ones making the numbers for their candidate count by going out to speak to others and intimate them on why certain individuals must be voted for. Hussaini, I think you have just hit the nail on the head. I think you have spoken well. Yeah, you've spoken very well. You spoke very well, because it's a game of numbers. They will say majority carry the votes. Okay, they will say majority carries the votes. And that's why Nigerians, we cannot afford to lose who we are at this point in time. We can't afford to lose ourselves. We must ensure, okay, that every one of us are adequately represented, well represented, because politicians will stand for themselves. Okay, what they are standing for is how they can make, more money. Some of them, how they can store up more money for themselves. What about the people? That's not the point of call. That's not their focus. And so if things are going to be transformed, okay, if things are going to be changed, everybody must rise up to it. And it's saying to us as Nigerians that we must go out there to encourage and ensure that we are speaking for the right candidates, to ensure that we are it's very important we speak for the right candidate, because that candidate will not automatically become a winner if you don't vote, if I don't vote, if we don't sensitize people on the need to vote for such a candidate. Many people do not even know who to vote for. And so when somebody just come and say, I take money, say, how much? Oh, thank you. Say, well, you vote. We say, no problem, not be just to vote. No, it's not just to vote. It's beyond just voting. It's beyond that. It's a serious matter. It's beyond you just voting. It's beyond that. So, I mean, what he has said is absolutely correct and true. And Nigerians must look at that area and begin to, work at it and ensure that we all with one accord, okay, we are getting in the right candidates into the right offices. Let's not allow the same people over and over again, okay, to keep us, in a dark corner or in a dark sphere. Let's arise to it. Let's ensure that we are getting in the right candidate and we are standing for what is right, for what is necessary. Politicians these days will only speak for themselves. They will really speak for themselves. They will come to tell you what they think you will love to hear. And at the end of the day, they take a walk. And that's what I'm saying is telling us that the numbers are important. They are very, very important. In politics, oh dear, it's so, in fact, you cannot undermine, you cannot overemphasize it. You cannot overemphasize, okay? You cannot overemphasize it. So the numbers must be there. The numbers must be considered, must really be considered. So these are some of the things happening. Okay, these are why Nigerians, every one of us must, must rise up to it. Okay. Anyway, my wonderful people, remember that you and I are the deciding factor. You and I are the deciding factor. Okay, so please let's decide properly. Let's speak up the right candidate. So at the end of the day, we are truly a better and a happier nation. Otherwise, see you in 8 years' time. See you in 8 years' time. So if we want that change to come, we need to work for it. We need to go out there and ensure that we work for it. Yes, leave us a comment. Don't forget to like us, share, subscribe. Click on the notification button. God bless. Have a fantastic day. Bye for now. Have a good day. Bye-bye.